Hey, what's going on, guys? It's No Shoes, and welcome back to another Aesop Frock Day. Today, we're going to be reacting to Sleeper Car off of Spirit World Field Guide. It was suggested by Porcupotamus, so thank you, Porcupotamus, for the suggestion. Keep them coming in the comments down below. Y'all go absolutely crazy with the support on the Aesop Frock Days. Thank you for all the love on the checkers and waiting around reaction that came this past week. I'm super excited for Black Hole Superette. But until then, without any further ado, let's get right into Sleeper Car. Let's see what Aesop Rock has to say. Let's see what Sleeper Car is all about. And let's start this track before I stutter a couple more times. Wow.
Bamboo shoots, Buddhism remove shoes.
Oh no! Oh jeez! I wasn't ready for that. By the way, a couple of the others of you out there have suggested Sleeper Car. I haven't forgotten you, Nikolai Kowalski, and the rest of y'all that have suggested this. I truly appreciate all of your support, every single one of you, even if I haven't mentioned your name. But the organ, so ominous, foreboding, just a gorgeous sound, really sounds like a physical instrument. And then we come in with just this deep bass thud. Ace comes right away. Like, bro, hold the phone. Hold up.
Bamboo shoots, Buddhism remove shoes. Pugilism brewing up a who's twos. Moving through the super moment, Goonies off a distant block. And fugitives from Deuced Zoo in pleasant moods until they're not. Present mood of startling departure from the temple rules. Part of it's the temperature, part of it's the tentacles. AQI
Oh, that just like bounce, the drums, that bass just, bro, that is disgusting. Wow. Wow. And the flow on top of it all. This is just filthy, man. I took a shower before, but I'm gonna need to take another one after this video, dog. I think I dropped a dookie in my drawers. That's crazy. Wow. Just the sound, it really just comes out of nowhere, but it works.
it's the temperature, part of it's the tentacles. AQI alarming, surgical masks marching. The durian got him gagging. The traffic is anarchia. Siam, spy cam, trying and fire. Marigolds and Muay Thai into the eye of the tiger. I almost died on a scooter. I almost died on a boat. I figured, fuck it, baby, come as you are and die as you go. Northbound lot, boy, where it's humans here.
Nice little bit of like reverb there with the dissipation. Go. You feel it dissipate. Fantastic flow, just straight for the throat, just pushing. Ace is foot all the way to the floor right now. Really vicious feeling. It's funny though, because this is one of the few tracks where his voice really doesn't quite pierce through the way it does on others. He's still hitting that same tone of voice, but the way they mix this one up, he's sitting a little bit more within the beat, like right between the drums and that melody up in the top. Um, really cool feeling to it, but this is probably one of, like, right now, I'd say at least, this is probably one of the hardest songs for me to follow his actual vocal on. Not that it's been easy on any of the tracks, but this one definitely makes it just a little bit more difficult with that balance that we have. But everything is still there and present, of course.
And die as you go. Northbound lot, boy, where it's humans here, monkeys one. Humans fear the monkeys one. Get your mirrored sunnies run. Later watched a billion bats exploding out a mountain cave. Climbed a couple 100 feet to stare into the mouth and change. Descended a little different. Every atom individually cleansed and repositioned. That's one unconventional exorcism for the kiddo. Hearts on his pillow. Bars on the window. Bar band send it from.
Bro, all of the changes. There's so many like airy, atmospheric, kind of like swirling in the background. We got some crazy synth changes, like the the synth we got going on right now has kind of got this like strained, almost like groaning type of quality to it. There's this wacky texture on it, really crazy. And I just want to say that melody at the beginning that we started off with originally, I do believe that was created with granular synthesis as applied to that original organ sample that the track started off with. Granular synthesis, to say it very quickly and simply, essentially uses the ability to break sounds down into their smallest digital units, which is a grain, and then you can manipulate those grains individually or whatever scale you prefer within certain parameters. And essentially you can create new instruments out of old instruments by taking really tiny little pieces of them. And I've done something similar in the past with a track called Spiritual Emergencies, where I took a human voice and I turned it into what I would call an organ. Um, this is taking an organ and turning it into almost more sounds like a synth type of feeling, you know, makes sense. Granular synthesis. It is synthesizing the sound. But regardless, my nerdiness aside, let's keep this going.
Hearts on his pillow, bars on the window. Bar band send it from John Denver to GNR. Midnight playing sardines to the sleeper car. 13 hours, couldn't sleep at all. Even eating weed, it's hard to catch a Z. Over all the sneeze and cough. Jeez, I might never make it out. If I ever make it out, send me back in. Yeah, got lost, got found. Got a feeling I should lose it all again. Okay, heaven is a human.
The change for that hook is just amazing. Also, after we got out of that section with the first melody, it definitely felt like Ace's voice became more present. Maybe that's because some of the instruments dropped out. Maybe that's because some of the instruments that were occupying similar frequencies dropped out. Whatever it is, it definitely feels like his voice is a little bit closer to the top of the beat now, a little bit more similar to the mixes we usually hear from him. And the hook comes in and it's just gigantic. I mean, Ace feels like he has like the voice of God right there in that section. The layering comes in. It's fully surrounding, like 360 feeling, just like a blanket. All over the rest of the track is just Ace surrounding it all like an envelope. Just gorgeous how that works, man. That is wild.
Lost, got found. Got a feeling I should lose it all again.
Definitely a lot of reverb in there that's helping create that effect. That dissipation really sells the largeness of his voice. Just beautiful.
Okay, heaven is a human room, it emulate a human womb. Every day we celebrate a water birth and noodle soup and cruise around as Ronin, trying to expedite a slow death, playing chicken with a family of 5 on the same moped. Golden Lotus, the
I like to think that noodle soup, then we're reconnecting that to chicken, but he's using playing chicken. And there's like, with Ace's tracks, it almost feels like you could do like one of those boards up on a wall that like they do in like a show like Dexter or like a cop show, whatever it is, criminals, where like you could take a word from one bar, connect it like backwards with a string to 3 bars before, forwards with a string to like 2 bars after, and then like up with a string to God knows where. Like the connections feel very like there's like spider webs throughout the track that kind of like loosely hold together all of these topics that he's able to shove in there.
Golden Lotus that show off a pretty Pantone and growing river water that'll melt your fucking hand off. Damn, it's funny cause I fake a smile too. People thinking you're okay until you take them to the root. I'ma take them to the root. Through insatiable depravity and layers of abuse. Down to radiate the truth, okay. My homie said I just got blessed by a monk. I said I got no frame of reference, God is dead where I'm from. Still I've been doing what I can to get these devils expunged. Lately it's laying sugar cane across an elephant's tongue. I'm waiting out until the mother scrubber belly and trunk. Brushing that
And that like 808 or whatever, that just like that low bass, boom, just holding up that bottom end. It's got some like great texture, like a great rumble to it, just underneath everything. But it's what's the word? It's rationed well. It's not overbearing. It's just where it needs to be. The drums, great, harsh, nice boom bappy type of feel to them. Love coming back to that original melody. I was really sad when it left. I love this section. I just bum 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 bum. It's just so mean. It really just establishes the track well.
Rubber belly and trunk, brushing that yellow off her tusk. Shit is better than drugs. It feels strange. Hurdle and emaciated strays. Even stranger days later when I'm no longer faced. Local sea of space garbage that fell from the interstellar. Trying to blend in with the smell of pepper, sweat, and citronella. Ella, sword thumb in the hum of the helter skelter. Rebels hopping through the temple run like Zelda's in a cellar. Every LD calling off a lawman. Excuse me while I walk into the ocean like I might never.
I mean, y'all already know, but just great rhymes, crazy bars. There is so much happening in this track. Talking about the smell of pepper and citronella and just it's I'm not even gonna pretend like I can keep track, man. But just fantastic. Like y'all said, this is just disgusting. It's dirty, it's filthy, it's mean, it's ready to fight. I love every second of this.
To the ocean like I might never make it out. If I ever make it out, send me back in. Yeah. Got lost, got found. Got a feeling I should lose it all again.
And there's some really great airy sounds that get added into the instrumental during the hook. They're kind of high pitched, come around the edges, kind of like a bed. And I think they really help sell the increase in size. You know, the hook just feels so much larger than the rest of this track, larger than life, really. And it's a combination of all of that. It just got such a great sound to it. Beautiful. Nice abrupt end. You know that's what we like around here. Man, well, let me tell you, if y'all been sleeping on Sleeper Car, you're wrong and you need to get better. But that was Sleeper Car from Aesop Rock. Thank you again to Porcupotamus, Nikolai Kowalski, and God, there's just a couple other you guys out there that suggested this too. So again, I really truly appreciate all the support y'all show on the Aesop Frock Days. Means a lot that y'all come out, watch the videos, engage with them, give me your subscriptions, give me your time. If you haven't already, hit those buttons that YouTube and I want you to press. Check out the link tree in the description. Much love to everybody in the No Shoes gang, and I will see you all next time.